Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legion TD on LIHL. Starting the recording a little bit late here, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Alright, yeah, all good, I'm sure I did. Alright, there's some warriors, which is perfect. Yeah, it's totally fine. Mistakes like that happen. Normally I wouldn't even comment, but I figured like, hey, maybe instead of it being deliberate, it's actually just like genuinely a mistake, where it's like, you know, easy to fix. Alright, I have a pretty good result here. I even kill a warrior, which is nice. Wow, that went well. That's fine for me. Make them want to overbuild. They had kinda slow kill speed.
Job's done.
Right, this is really insane, by the way. I was actually just thinking the other day, or the other night, how like, if you start LED, reroll level 1, and get like Dwarf King. Okay, I'm fine with doing that. Need to make sure to not like free leak any levels now. Which won't actually be a problem, but you know, need to make sure not to free leak any levels. Well, leaking 4 is fine. Yeah, and that's literally just to make sure that I don't scout the attack like that, is why instead of Wisping, I'm going to add Mr. Ogre. Because if I add Mr. Ogre, never leaking 3. If I don't add Mr. Ogre, there's a chance. I think it's a relatively small chance, but there's a chance. And I don't want to fuck with that. For reasons I've already described. I'm not going to add another orc because that's just not necessary. I would rather B50 here. If we didn't do attack and we planned to send at some point, I would definitely B50. But yeah, because we did the attack, I do not want to let them scout that. Because if they scout that, it's bad for us. If they don't scout that, and it's probably good for us. So that's the reasoning there. Then obviously I just like magic, next level, and life is easy. Yeah, the Ogre doesn't do like super important things here, it's literally just a body. As you can see, like, this is relatively close, right? Without the Ogre, it can be quite close, and yeah, I checked on the amount of ammo, and it's fine. Okay, magic.
Research complete.
Then I need 145. So it'd be good to go 6-2. And I think I sell this guy to get pierce load on this guy. Which I don't 100% need, but it's probably just good to get it. Then I can go like Witch Dock and Ogre or something like that for 6, and yeah. I don't really mind if I leak a little bit on 6, I'm just pushing. So he's got a carry option with this lane after 1. He's got carry option. Even he's got carry option if his yellow ends up well. I'm not sure how this is going to do here though. Because with the veteran not taking anything and right not being very good on 4, I think have done the veteran in front. Won't necessarily be terrible if he gets like somewhat lucky, I guess, with the rat helping the veteran get one shots, he'll be okay. Or the rats. As you can see, rat plus veteran there. When it procs, it'll start one-shotting, so if he gets all the one-shots, he's lucky, but it's not guaranteed to one-shot even with the proc. But he got a lot of one-shots there, so he's probably fine. Now it wears off, but killed enough. Okay, not bad. Thornmail is like honestly fine. And yeah, I'm just gonna ditch this guy for that. I don't see a reason to give any scout. This just seems like the most sensible build I can do for the moment. Cool. I would say this is like pretty much mission success for me. Like managed to have relatively good push without leaking any levels to no send. I would also do this Komodo more in front, because it's going to dive down anyway. As soon as it takes aggro, so I think it may as well be in front. That is a militia from purple. It's like relatively meaningless, but I guess it means it's less likely that they just kinged. We'll see if that's Clog. If that's Clog, it's good for us as well. Like, our push is overall quite good. Wow. I know he did this, well, looking at that last second, he did the small cannon in the back, which is not the best setup for 5. It's better for other levels, so that's fine. Okay, no, it's hard overbuilt. Wow, okay. Let's not get the witch dock, let's just go Brogers.
Job's done.
Do we?
Job's done.
I don't think we send that huge. I don't know. I think it's good at breaking the lanes, to be honest. If they overbuild enough, they can probably do alright. I don't know, I think it's a good send. But it is always hard to afford everything. I like Mogul here though. Very good. Well, I guess nerf Disciple. It's probably not Disciple overbuild either, to be completely honest. Like, it's actually just Disciple looking to clear 5. Yeah, and they send 6, which is not that good for us, I guess, but yellow is gonna mid, so it's fine. Hopefully I kill enough for 7-4, but I don't think that's super likely considering I left them both PS ammo. I didn't change to Chaos, but maybe. Oh no, I actually will. Sick. Oh, one more shot, one more shot. Nice. Got close last second there, but it's alright for us. We have one mid, we have good push, we do some king. And we send some. Yeah, he's making sure he still reaches the dwarf. Oh. It's really nice. Oh, he got a 7-4 as well. Sick. Two of us got 7-4. That's really good.
Research complete.
I'll do another regen then. Didn't hotkey my... Wait, didn't hotkey my things yet. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to have just a little look at their king and see if or when they do HP, because if they do, they start doing HP really early. And it basically guarantees no immolation. Like immolation, they definitely kick a different resend, decent resend rather. Alright. I'm just gonna chill. Really need to afford things that are decent on 8, rather than doing like that and 2 ogres, which don't really do anything anyway, so should just chill. Okay. I think I will put 1 Murgle in, and then probably hit us up with a regen. Because no HP on the king yet. Okay, and they skip completely. So I feel bad for not sending like slightly more. But honestly, it's okay. Mogul is good versus their lanes as well, which is why I'm happy sending it. Right. Happy to keep regenning here because we shouldn't really need more attack. And then we have enough to go 10 HP, like whenever we want. Because the goal, I think, should be to lose 1 heal. Okay, I'll do the 10th. As long as we get the 10 HP before we heal, now we can go into like attack regen. Is that Stomp? Yeah. This is purple, leaking not much. That's sweet. We lose only the 1 heal, which is okay. That's -1 on them. Depending on how much regen they have, maybe they'll lose another. 12-15 should, and considering they sent 6, should mean they have not much regen. So I want to say this will be another heal. I'm not certain. If it's not, I'll feel bad because I could have taken it by full sending, but yeah, so can feel pretty good about that then. I'm down for rest 10. Pretty simple call to make at this point, and it just makes a lot of sense. Because our king is pretty good. We only have 2 heals, but we have Thornmail, which is a good spell on 10.
Research complete. Job's done. Upgrade complete.
Just gonna rebuy the ammo, grab another Broga, and look to get past 7-6.
Job's done.
I guess he goes for Dark Priest and Soul Villain and that on 10 now. There's probably not much point for him pushing at the moment. He can build like, this is good on 10, this is good on 10, that is good on 10, so he can just build whatever. And be strong on 10 for us, which will be nice. And he's going to push as well with me, I imagine. Maybe not. but probably because he's 7-5 already, which is really good actually. Cool, get my 7-5, which is the only thing I really want here. Probably can do better if I get maybe a little luckier, but it's not too bad. He has a decent sized mid, yeah, decent sized mid. And the bounties are pretty okay. Just everyone does give bounty. There's an egg. That's good for us. Egg is not good on 10. And this should be a resummon as well. Yeah, it will be a resummon, so he'll get like everything here. It's a lot of time, and it's a lot of money for yellow, and then if yellow is just like good mid on 10, we don't need anything else. Can he went 4, which is fine. So we just rely on yellow and then having, you know, decent king. This is honestly a decent amount of king already, considering that we have a good amount of push. Let's just pay 30 gold to hold, or nearly hold. I'm not going to full build. I don't really feel the need to full build. I'm also not going to reroll yet, because what am I really rolling for? Right? I think it's more important for me to just push at the moment. If it somehow looks like it's going to be a 17 game, I can keep these. But most likely I just roll in the mid game at some point. What do we want to send? Pudge Panda, maybe? I like Pudge Panda. Cool. Alright, he does hold, but they leak. And that was relatively expectable. I'll do my fib, just take the pressure off. Because I can just get it now. And I'm probably down to just chill 7-6, for now at least. And they should honestly be a risk of dying 10, so I think just 7-6 for now makes a lot of sense. In which case, I guess I will roll a little bit earlier than I had thought. Okay, that's pretty good. Is it worth dropping the Witch Doctor for it? Drop this. I think I'll keep the Witch Doc, to be honest. I think Witch Doc is just good enough to keep. And I'll definitely just stay 7-6 because this is Zombie Dark Priest. Or Butcher Dark Priest with a Witch Doc. And with 3 cannons, I can probably, like, if what happens this game is we send 15, or 14, 15, and they survive, I can probably hold 17 send from them. Which is, I don't think it's super likely that happens, but it's cool to sort of think about that, like, yeah, hey, I can probably, that's probably an angle I have with my line. Then obviously, I can just, like, either be useful 14 or 15, depending on what I prioritize building. Okay, he's just, like, massive mid. The Bronze Beard going mid is awesome, because the spell, although he likes a mass unit, so it'll probably waste the spell, unfortunately. But that's not too bad. Yeah, he gets, he'll get 7-4. So our push will end up pretty good, 4-7, 4-6. Don't think he'll get 7-5. Probably not, maybe. I mean, he will get resummon. I have no mids, no mid is sick. In 9, so they're like... Yeah, I mean, they're just like a decent amount. Yeah, it looks like they might die. How much king do they have? 28. 20. Looks like the bosses are too healthy. It's -4. Alright, sick. That'll be that. Take a, yeah. I mean, I guess this is like why you don't always want to send warriors, I guess, because I sent warriors and it was like, alright, sweet. Every lane gets free push. But yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.